Oh, I forgot how good this opening is. Top tier opening. I think this is meant to be Nobunaga at Nagashino. Yeah, they're stocking a cavalry getting cut down. Look at those models, bro. Oh my god, the drama. Iron Triangle, baby, let's go. Hold on, let me get on the big. I'm watching through OBS. Okay, there we go. Alright, guys, welcome back to the channel. The saddest menu music ever. We're playing Iron Triangle tonight. My personal favorite Nobunaga's Ambition game. Oh, I gotta get some coffee in me, man. We're gonna be playing a Sanada. Oh, that's a nice thumbnail, bro. That thumbnail is clean. I wasn't sure how good that thumbnail was gonna look. Beautiful. Yukimura front and center. What's up, Chow? What's up, is it Joao or... Is it Joao or is it Joao, like in Spanish? How do you pronounce that J? Yeah, Iron Triangle, bro. In Japanese... Bro, I own Nobunaga's Ambition. I'll show you how I got it. Got it right here, bro. Thanks to the Patreons, I got a disc reader, and we are fully emulated. So if I own it, I can play it. And I've still got most of my PS2 collection. Steam only has it in Japanese. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Steam also has Romance 9 PUK in Chinese, and there's not an English patch for that either, so that sucks. Is this too loud? Can you guys hear me? It's blaring in my, hold on. I gotta turn this down. That's the BMG gallery. These sad, sombering tomes. They're like blaring over me. I can barely hear myself talk. Alright, let's try it there. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I got a Patreon, and the first thing I did with the money was I got a CD player, so my PlayStation 2 collection, I can just start playing through it, which there's a lot of stuff I want to play. Tonight we're playing Iron Triangle. I just found my Kessen 3 copy the other day, so if you guys have ever heard of Kessen, Kessen 3 is amazing, so I might do Kessen eventually. Oh, that might be a Let's Play, because it's a long game. Anyway, answer that. What's up, Zetro? What's up, Toby? You never seen gameplay? It's pretty good, man. I'm not gonna go through all the details. I'll touch on what I can, but I kind of just want to play. You know what I mean? Awakening will forever have the best game. It's up there. I like this one a little bit more. I like Rise to Powers when you can actually get to the battles. Yeah, oh yeah, today's my birthday. So thank you, everybody. 21 years old, I wish. What's up, Blue? What's up, Chow? What's up, Pony Bro? Tailipo. Lushan, I haven't seen you in the chat before. It's been a while since you Lushan here. This is the game where the Talking is the most OP? Yeah. I agree, Robot. Robot, I saw your post about not doing your Woo... I can't never say that guy's name right. Anguo file in Romance 13 anymore. Yeah, I would say just do whatever run you like the most. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to like streaming or YouTube in general. Just do whatever run gets you most hyped to play. Just stick with that, man. If a run ever gets boring, just pull the plug, bro. Don't stick with something just because you feel like you got to finish it. Oh, what's up, Nicholas? Iron Triangle? Yeah, it's going to be a one-shot. It's going to be a one-shot for now. Kessen 3 was awesome. Yeah, I have Kessen 3 and Kessen 2. Kessen 2 is absolutely wild. Hojo are a paper tiger. In this game, they're a fucking nightmare. The Hojo are a nightmare. Black Friday tomorrow? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay home. My second job has to deal with customers. At least on the front end, I think I'm just gonna stay home. I'm not gonna deal with the Black Friday shit, man. I can't, bro. Yeah, thanks everybody for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. What's up, Ikari? Alright, so there's more starting dates. You have to unlock them. But all my save data is gone because, you know, PlayStation 2 memory card and all that. We're going to play Like a Dream. Now, I love Like a Dream and Iron Triangle. I think Sphere of Influence has a DLC that's similar. But I love Like a Dream and Iron Triangle for one key reason. It's probably one of my favorite starts ever. So as you can see, we've got the Oda. Standard Like a Dream setup, right? The main difference is that the Takeda have not been wiped out. So this game, for me, has the hardest Takeda start ever. Ever. The hardest Takeda start is 1582 Iron Triangle. That's the hardest one I've ever played. We're like months away from Katsuyori being annihilated. So, we're going to play as Sanada. One day I'll come back and play as Katsuyori. One day I'll come back and play as Uesugi. Uesugi, you're going to watch the Uesugi struggle is insane as Kagekatsu against the Oda. One thing about Iron Triangle, the windows for when events trigger are way bigger than modern titles. In this game, back then, Koei was not too worried about when stuff triggers, as long as it triggers. So, Nobunaga's collapse could trigger much later than you think. It could trigger a lot earlier than you think. It just depends on the conditions. So, we're going to play on hard mode. Actual lifespan, battle deaths, standard stuff. One nice little thing, too, in this game, you can change your daimyo right at the start screen. So, if I wanted to play as Yukimura, if I wanted my daimyo to just be Yukimura and have Mazuyuki just be an officer, I could do that. It's kind of cool. There's a lot of stuff in it. This is a heavy fucking game. Heavy fucking game. Spear has Fateful Clash and Like a Dream. Yeah, but what I mean is that Like a Clash and usually the 1582 starts, the Takeda already wiped out. It's rare that the Takeda are still alive. It literally depends on what month they decide to land on when they make that scenario. I think Spear does have one. I think it was a DLC where Takeda was still alive. Outside of that game, there's this game, and then I think that's it. Like, you can't play 1582 as Takeda when they're about to collapse. This is my favorite Nobunaga's Ambition, Toby. This is the one that this is in the sphere of strategy games. This is the strategy game where I kind of cut my teeth on, right? You have all the genres of video games that you play. You have different ones where you get good at each genre by just getting your ass kicked and learning and learning and learning. this was the one for me. This was the learning game for me, where it was like, you know, this is old school Koei. This is the mentality of, hey, back in the day, the devs used to say, figure it out or don't figure it out. It's not our problem. You know what I mean? You figure it out or you don't figure it out. It's not our problem. That was the mentality. So Iron Triangle has that mentality very much. Sometimes your run is just fucking over in this game. Okay? And that's my favorite part. It's just, you play for an hour and you go, oh, I think I'm dead. Okay, I guess that's it. You know what I mean? And you try again. Alright, so let's start. Yukimura Sanada. Father, would you like an update on the current situation? One thing I miss that Rise to Power does have, Rise to Power has a proper intro. Iron Triangle just throws you in. First, we are currently allied with the Takeda and the Uesugi. Our clan is well versed in engineering technology. We should try and develop it further. Currently, it looks like the land is destined to belong to the Oda clan. Father, if you wish to take the land for yourself, then you must prepare for an inevitable battle with them. That's not going to happen. Like I said, Nobunaga will collapse. I got to get rid of the borderlines. I hate seeing the borderlines. They serve no purpose. Okay, so game speed. You can run this game on fast, and it's not really going to fuck you up too much. Sometimes I'll drop it to normal. Sometimes I'll drop it to 2. When I'm watching a battle. If I can't keep up with how my numbers are doing, but for the most part. So this is the game. It's all on one map. It's all on one map. And it looks pretty damn good, bro. This is a PS2 game. It looks fantastic. It looks actually better than it would look on my old CRTVs. Like the detail when you zoom in. Look at that. That's pretty nice, bro. That is pretty nice. You can see the houses. There's a lot of detail that my TVs just couldn't capture. That this does. Like these little... See the water? The water... Anyway. It looks good. Is what I'm trying to say. Now in this game... Your structures, your economy buildings are outside of your castle. So all your stuff can get wrecked. If you've played Romance 11... I like to tell people, if you've played Romance 11 but you haven't played Iron Triangle is like the grown-up version of Romance 11. It's the big boy version of it, you know? Oh, my CD just skipped there. I might have to get a CD cleaner next. That might be the next thing that I buy, is get a kit to wipe them down and clean them. Remove some scratches. I was thinking about going to GameStop and being like, hey, do you guys still have those old CD cleaners? But, you know, if I go to GameStop, they're going to ask me if I want to sign up for the membership program, if they can get my address to send me promotions, if I want to re-sign up for a GameStop, Game Informer magazine, if I want to get a warranty with my CD cleaning service, if I want to donate $1 to fucking charity. I mean, you know what I mean? So, no thanks. I'll just pay the money and clean them myself. Okay, so we have Ueda Castle. We have Kaizu Castle, which is not an actual territory in this. So Kaizu Castle is actually like a fortification. It's like a fortress castle, even though it looks pretty similar. They look similar, but the castles look like a nice circle. Like a straight-up circle with the barricade around them. Versus the territories. The territories have the multiple levels to them. So we have Kaizu Castle, which is kind of useless right now because the Uesugi are allied to us behind. And then below us we have Katsuyori's preparing for his last stand against Ieyasu, who holds Sunpu and Okazaki Castle. Ieyasu is beyond broken. Again, this is old school Koei, so like a lot of characters have over 100 in their stats. Like the main title guys have over 100. That's just how it is. The first thing I'm going to build is defenses. So we're going to build a We need something that has defense properties. Garrison, I guess? Yeah, let's go Garrison. And I think... There's the Takeda. Where's the Hojo? Hojo's down here, right? Minoa Castle? Okay. We're going to prepare our defenses because everyone's going to attack us. Oh, yeah. Let's show off our boys. I didn't even show off the guys. Here's Mazuyuki. 97 leadership, 98 intelligence, 91 political, 76 valor. S in strategy, S in engineering, S in infantry. Mazuyuki's absolutely broken in this game. But that's fine because we're next to people that are broken. Everyone around us has somebody who's broken, so it evens out. His tactics are pretty good. Confuse abuse is pretty strong in this game, but there's an even stronger version called Divide, which confuses and causes the enemy to hit each other. So, they hit each other, plus it causes confusion. Mazuyuki is one of the few people who has that. 800 XP in strategy. We've got Nobuyuki. You know, he's alright. He's no Yukimura. He's alright in this game. 86 political. You know, he's alright. And then we've got Yukimura. 105 leadership. 100 valor. 89 intelligence. S in cavalry, A in infantry. S in engineering, just like his father. Does Nobuyuki have S in engineering? No, he's only got A. So, cavalry tactics. 4A in rush. I think rush causes confusion. Yeah, perturbed. Temporary confusion. Yukimura can confuse the enemy when he charges, basically. He has rally, which is awesome. Just increasing morale. You need to... Your morale doubles as basically your tactics meter. The higher your morale is, the faster your tactics charge up. So, you also have taunt, snipe. The main thing is Yukimura can just charge in with cavalry. And he's got 100 valor, which is nuts. It's crazy, but that's what you expect from Yukimura. Wait, let's keep it on planning phase for now. Now, just like Romance 9, if you guys have watched me play Romance 9, this game does kind of go at a pretty fast clip. So you kind of got to watch it. Once you start going, it just goes. We've got 2 people at Kaizu Castle, but I don't think you can build out from the castle. So I'm just going to call one person over. Who's got higher political? Yoritsuna? Alright, I'm going to call Yoritsuna over. Keep the other guy there so he can deploy. We might have to help the Uesugi. The Uesugi are going to be under an insane assault from the Oda. A nasty assault from the Oda. So we might have to help the Uesugi. We're probably going to help the top. We're just going to keep our neighbors alive. That's all we're going to do is keep Hope alive until the Oda collapse. That's my initial goal. Alright, we've already used our all officers, so all we have to do is sit around now. That guy's already here. Okay, he's by himself, though. Seven out of 10, too much water? Yeah, IGN. IGN is another one of those websites you just click on to watch the gameplay. Like you don't listen to what they're saying. They're the ones who uploaded first, so you just visually want to see what something looks like, and that's it. They're just like any other video where in the first 5 minutes they say special thanks to so and so for sponsoring. It's like, okay, I'm either gonna watch the gameplay for a minute and click off, or I'm clicking off right now because I'm not gonna get the whole story or the true thoughts. Now, the main thing about this game that separates it from Rise to Power is it does sacrifice a little bit of micro. This game is to Rise to Power, where it sacrifices micro, what Awakening is to Spear. It's the same exact thing. You're moving away from multiple menus and moving into one map that captures everything, where you do everything on. You're sacrificing a little bit more details. You're missing a couple of mechanics here and there, right? There's a couple of gripes in Rise to Power that aren't in this game. Not enough to pull it down or anything, but enough to give it a distinct feel, just like Spear and Awakening. And the big thing is the technology system. So in this game, you can get tech. How do I look at my tech? What's my info button? It's weird doing this with an Xbox controller. So you can see here under technology, we have all these blocks. There is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's 30, 40, 80 different technologies in this game. So think of the tech trees kind of like... Honestly, they feel like Civilization. This feels like a very light take on Civ. So you can see each category. Infantry tech, cavalry technology... And it goes on. Bow technology, musket technology, siege warfare tech, naval tech, engineering tech, which the Sanada have a lot of because of, Mazuyuki's ingenuity. So our castle's already stacked. Our castle is not like other castles. We have a heavy gate already. We have a great hall built. And it's a 3-story keep. What does all that mean? We have more HP. 3,000 more HP. We have plus 16 of defense. We can throw rocks from our castle walls. And it's a 3-story keep, which upgrades our defense. And now we can throw boulders. So bigger rocks. So we can give people the Sunjian special if we have to. I don't want to give out the Sunjian special. But if I have to give... If the Oda come charging up from Kiso Fukushima Pass, I'm going to have to give them the special. Now the Oda Nobunaga, of course, is running away with the game. Look at all his... Look at how it just lit up. Look at us. Look at the Oda. Like a Christmas tree. It just color everywhere. Not in every column, but in page 4, Tech 4. Oh yeah. The Oda have muskets, engineering, and civil. Looks like that's their specialty. Oh, let's look at Nobunaga since we're here. He's kind of a big deal. So, Nobunaga, 103 leadership, 89 valor, 96 intelligence, 126 political. 126. Koei didn't give a fuck, bro. Koei didn't give a fuck. They were just like, he's the main character. Just break all the limits, bro. Just break all the limits. So he's got snipe, discharge, volley burst, which he doesn't have yet. And he's got rally. We already know. We know how the Oda is. Let's get this shit built. We're going to try to keep... Oh, Nobunaga's already moving. So if you see all these red little squares, those are units. Those are all in the Oda's domain. So less than a month in, Nobunaga's got Doom stacks already running around on the map. Uesugi are really tough in this start. I found a Ronin named Yoritada Suwa. He's not interested in working for us. Well, that sucks. Now, I want to check our research, but it says we don't have any academies or anything. Honestly, I don't know if we need to get any new research. I feel like our force... Rally is broken? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that's broken. I mean... What's up, Bull's Heart? They uploaded the game trailer. Only reason to watch IGN. Yeah, exactly. You don't need bows. I love using bows in this game. I love using bows. What's up, Byrofan? Yeah, I love using bows in this game. I've always liked using bows. It's just such a weird tech. It feels like you're playing well, handicapped. It just feels like you're using technology from a bygone era trying to fight with bows competently. So, if you want to kneecap yourself, it's a lot of fun. Now, I think we're so far along with siege engineering. So in this game, if you want to get new research, what you do is you build the proper academies to research in it. So the higher the research, the more academies you need to build. With one territory, there's literally no way that I can build enough engineering academies because we already have the tech. So what I want to do is shore up a weakness, or maybe improve cavalry if we can. No, we already have cavalry tech. Able to build a ranch. Horseback spears. Cavalry units get +4 attack, +4 defense. I just love the tech trees in this game. The tech trees in this game, like classic games, vary from stuff that's mid to stuff that's fun but useless. And then every once in a while, there'll be something that's insanely broken, right? Like, for example, infantry. I love the way the infantry goes up. You get iron spearheads. Infantry damage +5. Okay, that's the first one. Okay, I get +5 damage. The very next one. Infantry mobility +6. And decrease in morale reduced by 50%. In half. So, you go from a, that's a nice bonus, to a, that's insanely overpowered. And I have to get this. And that's this whole game. This whole game is like that. It allows you to play. That's what I love about these types of games. The sandbox, bro. The sandbox is crazy. It's like, would you like to break the game in a half hour? Because you can do that. You can break the game in a half hour. We'll help you. You know, grab my hand. Come on. Let's go collapse this thing in a half hour. Let's do it. But it's up to you, you know? And then you have stuff like bows. You can do a Yoshimoto run, best archer, best in Tokai archer run, and just run bows and just suffer. Just suffer. It's good, man. I love it. Alright, we're going to get some shops built. We're probably going to have to start drafting next turn. We don't have a lot of cash. But again, I'm focusing on defense. Everyone's going to attack us for the most part. We have the Hojo at Minoa Castle. And we have the Oda at Iwamura. So if the Oda don't go for the Uesugi right away, then they're going to attack us. Yeah, the Mori are insane, Phil. The Mori are insane. My practice, I was practicing for this today to shake off the rust. And I'm playing Amago 1556. Which I think might be the next run. My next Awakening video series run might be Amago. But anyway, I was playing Amago and this against the Mori. And I just forgot how insane they were. I mean, they do lean into bows, but they don't need it. It's just, core Mori is just so nasty. We got transports moving. I love the little transport guy. Can you see them just pulling the wagon? It's a little dude with 2 spearmen escorts. Just, oh no, it's a single guy. It's a single unit guy pulling the whole wagon by himself with a couple of spearmen making sure that he doesn't desert, run off. Oh yeah, we're here for your protection. We're protecting you. No, they're there to make sure that that poor peasant doesn't desert. And he keeps pulling that wagon. Alright, we're going to build towers. That's another way I like to describe this game. It's like Nobunaga's ambition tower defense. Like around this time period, tower games were becoming a big deal. This game is like very, very close to a tower defense. Like you could totally play it like that. It has kind of the DNA of tower defense games before they became known as tower defense games. If that makes sense. You know, you have your block. Your block supports certain types of buildings. And you have to plan how you're going to build your blocks. And when the enemy attacks you, it is basically like Plants vs. Zombies, you know? They're all coming single file, and you're trying to destroy them and use the buildings around to your benefit if you can. Tadakatsu Onda of the Tokugawa has left Okazaki Castle and is advancing towards Ueda Castle. Wow, that's a lot earlier than I thought. That's a lot earlier than I thought. I wasn't expecting to face Tadakatsu. So soon. So soon, Tadakatsu is on his way. Let's hope it goes better in this game. Oh, come on! Come on! Ujimasa Hojo. We're just missing the Oda. Look. Oda's on the way. Look, 15,000 transport is going to Iwamura Castle. Gee, I wonder where they're going to go from. Iwamura Castle. Alright, we don't have that much time. Building a shop there? Okay. How many people do the Hojo have? 6,000? Is it just 6,000? He's got 11,000 coming up. So Ujimasa is just the spearhead. How good's Ujimasa right now? Can I look at his info? Right. Leadership 81, Valor 60, Intelligence 74. Infantry, straw sandals and light armor. Light armor. Damage to infantry from infantry tactics reduced by half. Ooh. Damage to infantry from infantry tactics reduced by half. He is not okay with infantry on infantry warfare. That's fine. Can anybody use cavalry besides Yukimura? We can deploy Kaizu Castle to defend against the Hojo. And then I need to send Yukimura to fight off Tadakatsu. And hopefully that goes well. What's up, Sean? No, there's no EX hard. There's just hard, Sean. You might be thinking of Rise to Power. Rise to Power has an EX hard. Why they removed Navy battles? I just don't think they got to finish them. Tokugawa and Hojo? Just hold on. Hold on. No, the Oda are on the way. The Oda will be here in a second. Funny how they ignore Katsuyori. Bro, it's, this game is RNG. This is pure... These old Koei games are pure RNG. Like, yeah, there might be a little player bias, but you can play your run. You can restart your run. I used to reload this, like, play for like an hour, die, reload, play for an hour, die. You know what I mean? Like, just try to figure it out. How does this work? What did I do wrong? Do we not have anybody back at Ueda Castle? Okay, well, I'm not moving then. There's nothing to do. Maybe I can request Takeda reinforcements. I don't have anybody, right? Your officers are your orders in the old school games. Old school Koei. Just like Romance of the Three Kingdoms 9, you gotta look tough. If you don't look tough, you're gonna be a target. And sometimes you're still a target. 8,000, and we're gonna need both Sanada, father and son, over there. This guy's got thrust and he's got light armor. That's the problem. So I actually need a cavalry commander. Who's back at Ueda? Nobuyuki, Mazuyuki. Okay, here's what I'll do. Let's try a raid. No available units to be targeted for a raid. Oh, they've got to be in our territory. They're not here yet. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to let this Ujimasa get all the way up to the tower so we can use the towers. And I'm going to deploy Kaizu Castle. You have cavalry? Do we have horses here? We've got 3,000 horses. It would be better to have Yukimura here so he can pull these horses out of here. He has no horse tactics. That's my problem. My beef is he's got no horse tactics. Even Nobuyuki would be better. I'm just going to call Nobuyuki over there and deploy him against Ujimasa. Alright, he's there. You can bring him along for... maybe you guys can chain. Probably not. No, probably not. Just stay back. Alright, we'll get Nobuyuki out there. We'll give him cavalry. 3,000, right? 4A. The reason I'm going cavalry is... First of all, he's almost here. I've got to get way back here. So I can fight with my tower. And secondly, the light armor, infantry light armor, cuts damage in half. So our infantry tactics would be useless. Look at the... You think... This is bad, bro. Imagine playing as the Uesugi right now. It's bad, bro. Hideyoshi, Nobunaga, Toshie. I mean, the Oda go really fucking hard at Kagekatsu in this start. It's nasty. It is nasty. We gotta let them get closer. And we're waiting for Yukimura anyway. They're almost as fast as our cavalry. You see that? I gotta beat them to the pass. Okay. Let's see if we can inspire him. There's no one that could take on this task. Good thing about having Mazayuki is he's so smart. He's almost like Kong Ming. He almost never misses. Kong Ming never misses. He's hard programmed to never miss. Mazayuki almost never misses. So if Mazayuki tells you it's not going to work, it's not going to work. You know what I mean? Don't even bother. I'm waiting for Yukimura. In fact, while I'm waiting for Yukimura, I might be able to get a tower on that corner. Right there, buddy. You got to build it by yourself. Outnumbered 2-1. Fall back, buddy. Draw him in. Back one more square. Too fast, bro. Nobuyuki's eager for blood, bro. He's ready. So let me at him. Am I gonna have to change or I just don't like changing the orders because then I forget. I'll look over and I'll be like, why am I not fighting this guy? All because I told him to stay put. You got to use the towers to survive. That's just... That's just how it is playing this game. If you're going to play it, really difficult starts. You got to get used to it. You got to deal. Alright, Yukimura should be back, right? Only Yukimura can stop Tadakatsu's rampage. His father's going to help, though. Alright, so Shigenori's going to draft more soldiers. Yukimura's going to grab whatever cavalry we have. We have to replenish your troop types also in this game, so as our horses die, we're going to have to replenish them. Just like Romance 11. You have to replenish all your stuff. And Nobunaga's ambition, it's even harder to replenish everything. Leave this battle to me. I shall prove my worth on the battlefield. Let's go, baby. 6 coins. Can't wait till Date become the Tohoku wild card. Yeah, I know I have to change his stance, but I don't like to change the stances because I lose track. And then later, if the AI runs away, my guy won't give chase, and that pisses me off when they won't give chase. Because in this game, it's just like Awakening. You could get no kills for a little while, and suddenly you'll have 3 officers will die if it's on high settings. Alright, now let's see if we can raid Tadakatsu with Mazuyuki. That's the wrong guy. I feel like the stick on this Xbox, man. Might have to get a better one. Nobody can do it? Not even you, Mazuyuki? What about rumors, bro? Rumors is not going to work? What? Tadakatsu don't like rumors? That's crazy. That's a goated album. Alright. Guy doesn't like rumors. We either deploy Mazuyuki or we use him to try to inspire Yukimura. How's Nobuyuki doing? There's no one capable. Okay, let's let Yukimura get out there. Look how fast he is. There we go. Cheer him on, Mazuyuki. If I rally the Yukimura Sanada unit personally, its morale is sure to increase. That's what we need right now. There we go. All right, let me put the settings. Let me put the speed down just a hair. Now it's time for conflict, decisive conflict. All right, so our tower should be firing. Uh-oh. Mazuyuki, the Takeda wants to negotiate with you. Will you see the messenger? The Takeda? What up? Morinobu? Mr. Last Stand himself. Morinobu, this must be important for you to come all this way. Would you consider sharing the secrets of the Great Hall with our clan? Yeah, definitely. Can I get some money, though? Oh, hell yeah. 7,000 gold. I need the cash so badly. Look, nothing has changed in Northern Shinano from this game all the way through Awakening. This region is still piss poor, okay? Shingen's capital has the gold mines, right? You can see one on the map there. See that little glint, that gold mine there? Actually, you can see the door. Look at it. Everything else up here, of course, Sunpu, Yoshimoto's realm. Everything else up here is piss poor. So, one of the things about this run is even if you survive, you're still so poor. It's like, what kind of impact can you still have even if you survive, right? It's the, it's life, bro. It's fucking life. You know what I mean? You get out of college and it's like, all right, you survived. You're still piss poor. What can you still have an impact? Yes or no? Nothing. It's the same, you know? I'm going to have Yukimura try to hold the line while our boy builds this tower. He's never going to finish it. He's never going to finish it. It's only at 200 HP. We have to keep trying to raid Tadakatsu. Or she get one of these two. I could just deploy... I could deploy our father, but it's just like, that's the last... That's it. That's our last trick. Once he's deployed, that's it. What if we raid Ujimasa? We can't raid Ujimasa either. He's got 81 leadership. Pretty good leader. Yukimura and Tadakatsu are officially clashing. Nobuyuki's doing pretty well. Ujimasa's been cut in half. Nobuyuki's only lost 1,000. Let's try to inspire Nobuyuki. Let's do it. I'll end this battle quickly. Come and face me if you dare. Ujimasa's using a tactic. Hold them back. Hold them back! Thrust. 300 soldiers. That's not that bad. Now it's our turn. 4A tactic. $430. Get fucked. And he's thrown into confusion, right? Yep. How's Yukimura doing? He's holding. This is why I traded that tech. Every time I inspire, it costs 500 gold. So, it's expensive. But it's worth it. The Hojo are running away. We should be able to catch Ujimasa running away. Uesugi are under siege. Nobunaga's just rolling this way. Rolling tide, bro. He's unstoppable. Yukimura's ready to go. Rush. Let's see if Tadakatsu can withstand my rush attack. Yeah, let's see. So this is the fabled rush attack. Woo! 835. 3,000. Tadakatsu's been... He's already lost half his troops, bro. Now, if only we can get a raid. Guys don't like rumors. It's weird. 30,000 troops. Ah. 30,000 troops at Iwamura Castle. I need help. Can't fight forever. Request reinforcements. Well, let's wait for the Oda to attack. Let's wait for the Oda. You know they're coming. You know the fucking Oda are coming. Oh, man. I wish I could raid Ujimasa's unit right now, man. Did you really think you stood a chance against my spears? Oh, here goes Tadakatsu. Hold them back, hold them back. That's not good. 478. That's not too bad. Are they running away? Look at him go. Yeah, the AI will do that in this game. They will not stay if they're losing a battle. If their morale starts to get low, if they're not breaking through, the AI will not just keep attacking and kill themselves in this game. They will pull back and come back when they're stronger. Here comes the Oda. Here comes the Oda, baby. Oh. Let me see what you guys are saying. The technology is like no other game before it. Yeah, it's amazing. Soundtrack is good, and the endings with the... Yeah, there's a lot of endings to this game. I've never seen all the endings to this game. Is the AI as good as Romance 9? Luigi, I think it's better. I'd say it's better, like, at the top level. For the reasons that I just gave, like, the AI has a way of an algorithm that figures out if it's not progressing, and if it's not progressing, the AI will run away and reformulate. Whereas Romance 9, the biggest threat is that it'll just overwhelm you. It'll never stop spamming. You know, it'll just keep... And Nobunaga's Ambition, Iron Triangle, like right now, they're not getting through. Their morale's dropping. You see the little circle there, how it's green? That means they're at 80 or below. So they're not getting through, so they're just going to regroup and fall back and come back later. So it's very difficult in this game to have a decisive battle. You know, you have to really plan because your enemy plays you like Europe against Napoleon, right? Once they figured out that Napoleon destroys their army piecemeal, everybody tried to avoid decisive conflicts against him. That's how this game plays the player. When, you know, it avoids decisive battles that would cripple it. So it's very difficult, man. It's very difficult because you'll play for a couple of hours and you'll just be fighting these really tense campaigns where you're trying to, you know, if I can just capture an officer, if I can just execute a guy, if I can just destroy this whole army. And it's the maneuvering. There's a lot of maneuvering and stuff that you just don't see in you just don't see it in Romance 9, you know? I think I've got to get back to the castle. What's my morale at? 98? Who's on the way? Morimasa and Toshimasu. Oh, shit. Toshimasu. He's got Yoshitsugu and Yoshikira. 90 leadership, 119 valor, 91 intelligence. I just love how insane the stats are in this game. This game captures the spirit of do not nerf, just make everyone else broken. You know? It captures that spirit of like, you know what? Instead of nerfing stuff, let's just make everybody crazy. Let's just every force. If you're a main force, we'll give you somebody that's nuts. If you're the Oda, you have a ton of people. It's a cavalry unit, 12,000 soldiers. Morimasa's behind them. Morimasa, 90 valor, 73 leadership. Now's the time to ask the Takeda for help. Is Tokugawa attacking? Sunpu's not moving? Okay. What about... See, I'm worried about... What's Odawara doing? Where are its soldiers? Odawara, by the way, is a total fortress in this game. Defeating the Hojo is just not something that you do. It's just not something that you do. I'll just leave it there. Because of Odawara. Alright, let's call the Takeda. If we can. This will be no problem for us to take care of. All right, Mazuyuki. Get Yukimura. Yukimura's almost got a tactic ready, so I'm going to wait for a second. I didn't want to keep him in the field, but I will for a little bit. You'll do your best to make this successful. You have 23 intelligence, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, Ujimasa's gone. We can't catch him. He'll be back. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity to speak with you. Lord Mazuyuki, this must be important for you to come all this way. Well, yeah. We hope that the Takeda can aid us and dispatch reinforcements to Ueda Castle. What say you? The Sanada is our ally and we value this alliance. We shall dispatch some reinforcements at once. You've been immensely helpful. Well, hold on. Let's see who he sends. How many units are you sending? Is it just one? One big unit? Oh, is this guy good? I don't think this guy's good. No. Shingen's brother, the bodyguard. The double. No, you send me trash, bro. Why? Why trash? Why now? That's horrible. Mazuyuki back. We gotta inspire Yukimura. He's getting bored. Tactics meter's draining. He's not doing nothing. Hanekoji has been destroyed by the Oda. 35,000, bro. We have to weather the storm. We can't inspire Yukimura. Where are the reinforcements? They're too far away. Okay, just go up there and hold the pass, damn it. Kono has been destroyed by the Chosokabe. Katsuyori decided you need a garbage heap. Katsuyori's like, you get nothing. But he's also throwing away all his soldiers. Raid works with a created officer with 120 intelligence. Yeah, well, raid works. Yeah, when it works, it's backbreaking. It's not even a cavalry unit. Yeah, it's not even a cavalry unit, bro. You're right. He lost all his cavalry after the Russian campaign. After the Nagashino campaign, the Takeda forces didn't have enough cavalry. How many injured do you have? How come I couldn't see that? It doesn't show me the injured troops. Is it because... Injured, 838. Alright, so you'll have 3,000 at Kaizu. Okay, so we can do a rematch because he's going to come back, so we'll literally rematch it again once Nobuyuki gets inside there. All right, send me this horrible stack. Whoa, buddy. Wow, well that's a problem. Hey, that's a problem. Infantry, bro. If it was cavalry, they would have been here already. Do you have cavalry? Now I'm kind of curious. You've got 15,000 horses. So I'm not worth your precious cavalry. 15,000 horses. Here's like, here, have some infantry. What a punk. All right, I think Mazayuki's got to take the field. Let's try one last Inspire. Nobody? Not even you. Okay, get Mazayuki out there. Wait. We need these guys to be together to use Divine... Whatever it was called. Yeah, Divide. Just defense. Just do infantry. We don't even have to be in the field for that long. We'll do Confuse Abuse. Which is pretty strong. Not that strong, but pretty strong. Use the last guy to draft. You can't take your eye off the ball in this game. It's like, yes, I'm fighting everyone. Everyone's fighting me. Great. But I still have to build stuff. I still have to remember to draft. I have to look for officers. Even though you're about to die all the time, right? You still have to, like, advance the agenda. Hold him up right there. Right there. There we go. Mitsuhide has rebelled against Nobunaga and surrounded Nobunaga at Nijo Palace. Which I think it's represented on the map. Yep. Look. It's actually represented on the map when it happens. So you can see Mitsuhide with Hidemitsu, Masayasu Sogo, which I don't know if that's accurate, and Toshimitsu, of course. Nijo Palace is surrounded, 1,000 soldiers. Nobunaga is presumed to be there, even though he was just with the Uesugi over there. So, Nobunaga will be dead and they'll collapse. Which means we're going to have a break. What the hell? Confused? Wow. Good thing I put Mazayuki out there. And I didn't wait for him to get here. Hang in there, the Oda are almost done. I gotta get Yukimura out of this press. He's gonna be surrounded. You know, I swore there was a button. There was a way to not do this. How do I just tell? There we go. You can't get out of there, though. Just... Trapped in Honnoji Temple by Mitsuhide, Nobunaga Oda has taken his own life. Without Nobunaga, the Oda clan has fallen into ruins. Well, I wouldn't say ruins, but they've fallen. Okay, so the Oda has collapsed. Can we look at the map so we can see the whole thing? So now we have a proper 1582 start. Sogo betraying the child. Yeah, it was weird. I don't remember him being part of a unit there. I wonder if they just grab a 4th unit. Yeah, they already got recalled. So the order is still pretty strong. 80,000 soldiers, but obviously without Nobunaga, we have a chance. Katsue is here with 19,000. Mitsuhide's stuck in the middle. 30,000. Hideyoshi's only got 15k. Of course, Mitsuhide's problem is that everyone else has a truce with each other. Everyone's all truced up except for Mitsuhide, of course. We're still surrounded. So it's still kind of miserable for us. We might be able to go west or strike against Ieyasu. But we've got to build up. We've got to use this opportunity to breathe to build up. Okay, you're too late, so you can go back. Thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing, pal. Why isn't he... There we go. Alright, we can put the speed back up. I pretty much just play it on fast. Unless I'm like dire straits like that, you can just play this game on fast and it'll just fly by. Okay, Iwamura's got 1,000, which means we should strike at Iwamura, even if it's just to put a little pressure, even if we can't really do anything. Does it have Stonewall? Nope. The question is, should I go now? How much cavalry do I have? We've got 6,000 horses. Almost 7,000. Let's get some horses. Let's draft some people. Right. Let's search for an officer. More officers, more orders, basically. Once the month rolls over, I'll deploy Yukimura to attack Iwamura. We gotta put some pressure on the Oda, so the Uesugi don't get rolled. They might still get rolled. If you play as the Oda, can you stop the... I don't know, Zetra. I haven't played as the Oda in this game. So, you know what I mean? I really don't know. Pretty sure it's randomized. You can save Nobunaga, but it's tricky? Okay, cool. What's up, Viate? This is the best in the series? Yeah, for me too. This is the best. I would put this one at number 1. I mean, especially the older titles. The Hojo are attacking the Takeda. Ieyasu's already restored his troops, by the way. Ieyasu's ready to go already. They should be fine. Katsuyori should survive the attack. He kept his cavalry to himself. And he didn't even use his troops. There goes our opportunity. 11,000 bolstering Iwamura Castle. It's fine. We can still attack. What do I want to do? I still want to get some turrets up. But I don't think we're going to get anything from down here. So let's get another block up. You know what? Let me get some shops. Let me fill this out. Let's get some income from back here. I don't want to use Yukimura. Alright, I'm going to try to deploy Yukimura, although I'm pretty sure Ieyasu's going to return. Who's at this castle? Who's here? Saizokani, 94 Valor. Saizokani with 94 Valor, bro. God damn. Nobukatsu, Nagamasu, Marushige, okay. We gotta worry about Saizo. Does the Oda have infantry tactics? I don't remember. Don't think they do. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I can send Yukimura with the cavalry unit. We'll probably have to turn around. I'm pretty sure Ieyasu will attack. But it's not a serious attack, it's a feint anyway. The Yusugi would like to speak to you about a request. Oh, fuck. The Yusugi want help? Sending some reinforcements over to Kasugayama Castle. This castle? Yeah, I'll do it. This castle over here, we have 6 months. I don't think anything keeps track of the time, so I'm just going to have to remember. It should be on PlayStation 5. Yeah, I mean, Koei should really release a port of just a collection. So, I feel like at some point they will. I don't know when, but I know at some point they're just going to say, hey, we have all these old assets. We have Dynasty Tactics 1 and 2. Let's put them in a port for $40 or whatever. We could do a classic Dynasty Warriors collection. We could do a classic Nobunaga's Ambition collection. Let's just put it all, bundle it together, put it up for $50. People will buy it. It's on PSN? Oh, okay. We found a Ronin, Yoshitoki Yamamura. We'll take them. They don't even have to be that good. We only have like 8 people, so. Now the Takeda should be fine. Katsuyori's on the lead, right? Okay, as long as Katsuyori's actually taking the field, they should destroy the Hojo. I'm worried about Ieyasu. See if we can inspire Yukimura. Yep, they deployed Saiso against us, man. That really sucks. Still, Saiso's leadership is really low, so Yukimura should pull ahead in time. He's just going to get beaten up a little bit. We need horses. How much gold do we have? 14,000? Okay. We can't rumor Saizo? He's only got 20 intelligence, bro. Alright. Hojo have ran away. They're so bad. Oh my god, what the hell? They came up from Minoa Castle? Oh, I understand. Now I understand. Kotaro Fuma. Why didn't you say that earlier? Okay. Let's try mislead. Yeah, I didn't think so. What about... Can we mislead anybody? Can we help at all? I don't want to send Mazuyuki down there, because what about me? I'm confident I'll be able to make 8 days. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Mazuyuki. Nobuyuki's got 3,000. Nobuyuki's on the way. Do you have muskets there? You can just stay back and snipe. The Yasugi are getting demolished right now. They haven't recovered from the Oda. Why'd you only take 15? Did we only have 1,500 muskets? I think we only had 1,500 muskets. Yep, that's all we had. That's not enough to do anything. Alright, take the cavalry, damn it. We don't have any cavalry either? I thought she had 3,000 soldiers. 3,000 horses, I mean. No, we don't. Okay, it's just got to be infantry then. Like 1,500 is just too low. Don't worry about the castle. Go defend. Are the Takeda sending help? The Takeda are also sending help. Mazuyuki has misled Yasutomo's unit. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Yukimura's ready to go. Let's go, Yukimura. I will destroy you with my rush attack. So this is the fabled rush attack. Dude, that was actually pretty good. Pretty good hit. Morale's getting low, though. Nobody can inspire him? Damn it. Can we draft? No. Tokugawa aren't moving? As long as Tokugawa aren't moving. Okay. Can you inspire Yukimura? Oh, we're falling off already. All right. Let's get out of here. What is this guy doing? Is he passing through? We have agreed to the Yasugi's clan request for help. Now go and secure fame for ourselves. Okay. I guess Katsuyori's still honoring the request from way back when, because he's not marching through. Objective. Fukashi Castle. Is that what that said? Fukashi. Yeah, I guess so. Thanks, I guess. Thanks, I guess. How's Nobuyuki doing? Bro, he's holding up the front line against everybody right now. Against everybody. Can we help? Ah. No. Can we inspire Kagekatsu? I don't remember. Oh, he's already inspired. He don't need help. Alright. I think I'm going to deploy Mazuyuki. Make sure Yukimura gets back here safe and sound. Confuse. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. No sooner do I deploy than they start backing off. They don't want none when dad starts... You know what I mean? When your dad starts to show up to back you up, then they're out. They're like, okay. He brought his dad. Back off, everybody. Alright, Robot. I'll catch you later, bro. Yeah, I don't think the alliance is broken yet. Hojo are giving up. Do whatever damage you can. Whatever damage you can. We did... Dude. The thing about it is, if we can keep Yukimura properly stocked, and we just keep sending them, just keep hammering, we'll fucking break through. He's that strong. But it's going to take a lot of effort, and the wild card is the Tokugawa, who are just sitting back. Ieyasu's just sitting back and probably plotting away. I need chops. I need chops because... Just like Awakening, you blink and your money's gone. You know? It's just like, oh shit, what happened to all my cash? It's gone. How long is it going to take? 40 days with Mazuyuki? Alright, let's do it. Ah! Oh, I fucking knew it. I knew as soon as I started working on it, man. I was just about to say that. I was just going to say, the reason I don't use my best guys to build is because the AI has a habit of deploying when you do. No sooner do you deploy than they deploy. You deploy, they deploy. Alright, it's fine. Numbers are getting low. The attack against the Oda was costly. Love the winter aesthetic in this. Love it. He's gone. He's gone, Nobuyuki. He's gone. Okay, you got it? Okay. Quickly. It's just a lot of back and forth in this game, man. It's so hard to get to decisively push. It's really difficult. Alright, food's getting a little low. Well, we knew that was going to happen. Especially because we're not next to the NEC squares. We can't really get the really good stuff to build. Popularity. What's our popularity at? 75? No, I'm not gonna do that just yet. Let's get some more horses. Gonna have to go for a raid. I don't see Tadakatsu, so that's good. Are you guys coming to help? Thank you. So I think what it is for 6 months they'll keep helping. Because of the request. So for 6 months the Takeda will keep deploying to help us anytime we're attacked. That's just lovely, really. I actually like that. I like that a lot. Cool feature. Welcome, welcome. Did you find the place all right? It's Katsuyori himself, right? Nice. Is Mazuyuki back yet? I think he is, right? I guess we can leave. We can either leave defense to the Takeda or deploy and help destroy them. Or just ignore this, let the Takeda handle them, and go back and attack Iwamura. I kind of want to go attack Iwamura again. But it is kind of taxing. A request has expired. Whoops. Are they going to leave now, or do they leave after this last deployment? They're going to leave now. Okay. Okay, then. Easy come, easy go. It's not going to work? What about Yasumasa? You can raid Yasumasa, but you can't raid the easier guy? Okay. Hold that thought. You got your horses, right? Low on cavalry. Yeah, I know. Don't I know it? Let them get closer and then we'll raid them. Where are these guys going? Gifu Castle? Okay. I don't know why. As long as it's not Iwamura. Remember to keep your allies and stuff? Yeah. Actually, how do you, what are we at with 48 months? 48, oh yeah, we're basically allied forever. I can request troops again, but I don't know if I have to wait for them to get back. Because he's got nobody there. He might tell me no right now. Uesugi are decisively losing. Hopefully the Oda start to fight Katsue, and that's how the Uesugi get back in it. Yeah, you do have to micro a little bit. That's the only thing, but you can rely on us to get it done. Nobuyuki's going to lead a raid from Kaizu. See if it works, bro. Let me put the speed back down. Back to 2. It failed. Ah. Have Mazuyuki bail out Nobuyuki. See if you can inspire him. If the raid fails, you become confused. So, it's not like there's no downfall. No drawback to it. If your raid fails, you're thrown into confusion, you're a dead unit instead. So, it's not just a give me, you know? Where it's like, oh, that didn't work. It's like, no, that didn't work, and there's a penalty for that not working. Alright. Thankfully, Mazuyuki's here. The father's here to bail you out. Luckily. So we've got these two here. We've still got 5,000. Our tower's probably going to get destroyed. That's on the edge right here. HP's been cut in half. Yeah, let's get these food things built. It's strange. You have to get used to being again just under attack constantly in this game. Nobuyuki's in a good spot. He's got them cut off. Mazuyuki's back. No? Yeah, I know you tried him already. What about Yarumasa? Can you raid Yarumasa? No? Can you raid Moritsuna? No? Okay. Mazayuki can't do nothing right now, I guess. Let's draft, because we haven't drafted one time all season. You can only draft, I think it's 6 months out of the whole year you can draft, so. I'm going to let Yoritsuna get into killing range. Moritsuna get into killing range. Shit. The Pierce attack, everybody, we must fight through this. That's not going to do much, is it? Wow, 600? Just wait for the thrust. Let Yukimura use 4A. We're going to go 4A. Rush. I thought it was 4A. Woo! 864. Damn, if only I could raid Yasumasa's unit, I think I'd be able to just put him down right now. More horses, let's go. We're about to have a horse deficit. Pretty soon we're going to be running out. Mitsuhide is winning, maybe? We can check. Well, he's got Ishiyama. So that's kind of a big deal. Mitsuhide's got 3 bases, 34,000. Hideyoshi's got 20,000. The thing is that this game doesn't focus so much on Hideyoshi yet. Like, they don't quite focus too much on Hideyoshi being like the next guy. So he can get beaten. It's possible. It just depends on how the AI shakes out, where the Oda prioritizes. Nobukatsu kind of controls everyone's fate, really. Even Katsue. So Hideyoshi's not doing that great. And he doesn't have an alliance with the Mori either. See? There's no alliance here. $400, that's fine. That's not even that bad. My stuff is getting broken, and that's pretty bad. Alright, Yukimura. I do want to recover morale, but this battle's almost over, I feel like. I don't know when Tokugawa's going to start withdrawing his troops. Oh, they've got light armor. Damn it. Worthless attack. See, this is the problem, right? Every Nobunaga's Ambition game, I mean, this situation is very similar. It's just like, you can beat back the enemy, but then you have another guy who's really strong, who's like, okay, my turn. So it's really tough. It's a battle of attrition against 2 opponents. And I kind of want to request Katsuyori to attack the Tokugawa, but I don't want him to destroy himself. Katsuyori's in the same spot. His competition is just not as good as ours. You know, he's got the Hojo and Tokugawa. We have Tokugawa and Oda. So his competition isn't as strong, but he's still AI at the end of the day. He could still get himself killed. Now we're kind of even a little bit. You know, it's Nobukatsu, not Nobunaga. So I guess we're more evened out. What about Rumor? Can we just hit him with Rumor to keep his so we don't have to take another thrust? No. All right, one last draft. Let's wait till the month's almost over. I don't know why Yukimura started to run. That's why. Come on. I forgot. I keep forgetting about light armor. We need to draft already. All right, let's draft. We're going to be down to 70 popularity, so we'll be in Rebellion. We're going to be in Rebellion territory, but there's nothing else, nothing I can do about it. I'm going to have to try anyway. We got to dip under. Let's go, Yukimura. Straight at him, baby. Woo! 800! And his formation's broken. The Uesugi seem satisfied with the effort we put in regards to their reinforcements request. Good. He's been inspired. Damn it. There goes our benefit. Alright, I gotta get Nobuyuki out of there. Yukimura's in trouble. We're both in trouble. Somebody get out there and save our guys. Is he gonna put? I don't know if he's gonna push on though. That's the thing. Do all parties agree to disengage? These guys, I can't get by him, huh? Can I go over here? Can I go like this? No. I didn't want to get the unit destroyed because it's a serious blow to the injury recovery rate. You know, you get way less troops back if the unit gets destroyed totally. And we're running out of soldiers. You see what I mean? We're just slowly getting brought down, little by little. Huge war in Kanto. The Hojo are ready to have another go at us. Running low on food. Let's buy some food, man, if we can. Can't buy any food. Do we not have a trading post? We don't have a single trading post? That's crazy. How did I forget that? Put the speed back up. Sadakare making plays. Yeah, it's not too crazy to see Kanto just be engulfed in war for a long time in this game. It's not settled or sweet. Like, the Hojo don't just sweep through, you know? They are really tough to take out, but that's because the Hojo have Otawara Castle, which is an absolute fortress. 40,000 HP. Like, imagine, I mean, just even in Awakening terms, that's insane, right? But in this game, it's even more insane. 40,000 HP with Stone Wall, 180 defense, and it uses fire bombs, which I think fire bombs is the strongest tactic that you can put on your castle. Cannons might be stronger. You still have musket wall and battery. Okay. So it's not even capped. This castle's not even as strong as it could be. You can still get a musket wall and a battery put on top of it. Otawara is always fortified, by the way. It doesn't matter. You could be playing Battle of Okehazama in this game, and Otawara is always fortified with 40,000 HP. So you just can't conquer the Hojo. You kind of have to... I mean, you can. You can kind of cheese them out. But that's about it. A demand. Did we capture somebody? Shigetsugu. Return Lord Moritsuna. I need money. I'm not above taking a weapon, though, for him. Will you hand over the Sutra Nagamitsu? Alright. You can actually get items in this game a lot easier. Like, way easier than, like, Romance 9. Where, like, Cao Cao won't surrender, like, a +3 weapon for his sibling or something, you know? Josokabe are doing pretty good. Mostly because Hideyoshi's ambition doesn't really happen in this game. It's just not a thing. I could unironically play as Hideyoshi in this if he had a start date, and it would be fine. Well, it wouldn't be fine. I take that back. Still be Hideyoshi. Playing as Hideyoshi is just, it's not fine. It's not fine. In theory, though. Wisugi request more help? Kagekatsu himself showed up. Attack the Hojo's Minowa Castle. Oh! Can I get some money? I'm broke, bro. I need money for schemes, okay? Consider it done. For a mere 2,500. I shall agree to those terms. Mazuyuki's like, yeah, I'll give you a ride. And then after you get in the car, he's like, by the way, you got gas money? Come on in, I'll give you a ride over there. Hey, you got $5 for gas? Yeah, I'll attack Minowa. I'd much rather take my chances. I mean, we're not going to take it. We're not going to take it, but sure. Can send a force over there. Let me get some horses. We're low on horses. I don't know if you noticed. No available. Let's get our officers. In fact, Kaizu's got... Let me call my guy over. No reason to have anybody over in Kaizu anymore. Let me get some horses and I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I was just kidding, Silver Moon. I thought about it and I was like, yeah, I can't do that. Fuck that. This is the one game of the modern Nobunaga. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a thing for the Hojo to sweep through, and it's not a thing for Hideyoshi to sweep through in this game. It's just this game is a lot more sandboxy. It's really, really close to a more true sandbox, you know? The shift was more on like, let's make good gameplay and let's not worry too much about telling the story. You know, the historical story and the historical path again and again and again. Like, to me, this is when Koei still took chances, like a lot of chances. Like, you know, they were still willing to like really change stuff up. Katsue's laying siege. Okay, so they are fighting each other. This is the Uesugi's chance. If you played as the Uesugi, this is your chance to do something. If you're playing as the Sanada, this is really just an opportunity to rebuild, and that's about it. I mean, it's tough. It's really tough. But you know what? Katsue's situation is worse, so you can take solace that you're at least not playing as Takedo. We need ranches. How do I build ranches? These are special facilities? Okay. So I need a district that will build... Because I need to increase the yield of what I get. I'm going to put it here. Oh, can you get... Or should I put it here? I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to hope that I can build my facilities in the back and the Hojo won't target them. Not Yukimura. Never Yukimura. Not for a task like building. It just takes too long. Why don't we buy some food? $2,000 food for... What's that about? 3,000 gold? I mean, I guess. We're still getting our injured soldiers back, thankfully. Put the turrets back up. Actually, you know what? Let's put a turret back here, and we can put a decoy bomb in front of it. We can set off the bomb and paralyze the army. I forgot all about the decoys. They're pretty strong, but it's an investment. You bankrupted the Uesugi? That's awesome, Lushen. Yeah, you can economically ruin forces in this game. It's kind of cool because everything's outside. It's just like Romance 11. Like in Romance 11, we used to grief each other in multiplayer by destroying each other's stuff. Like, especially like my brother used to play Lubu, and Lubu ignores zone of command, just like in 14. So you take Lubu and you stack him with the cavalry unit, and he just ignores COC, and he just zigzags around your units, and all the while he's breaking all your shit, you know? Which was... It's just funny. It was funny, because here's Lubu striking at the enemy's economy. Not, you know what I mean? Something you'd never expect Lubu to do, but... And it was cool, because it adds another layer to the game. You have to think about protecting your shit, you know? Otherwise, your war machine falls apart. You can't buy food. you can't produce your horses, you can't produce your muskets in this game, you can't execute your covert, all because you don't have cash flow. I don't know if I want this guy. How much would he cost? Oh, you don't think anybody can get him? I really don't want to send Yukimura because we just don't have the horses right now. Currently procuring horses. How much longer? Was that it? I just procced. Okay. Takes 20 days. We need more horses, yeah. You motherfuckers. I didn't even know they captured Nobuyuki. Motherfuckers. We don't have anyone who can handle this task. We need to go to war. We need revenge. Send like 3,000 over there. I don't even care. We're attacking Tokugawa. No, I'm not sending Yukimura. Send somebody else. I didn't even know they captured Nobuyuki. I didn't see the prompt. I gotta slow down this prompt on the bottom. I thought I had it on slow. It is on slow? It is on slow. Okay. I didn't even know Nobuyuki had been captured. That's horrible. Okay. Have Yukimura procure. Right? Send this guy. 3,000 soldiers, whatever. Take a couple of troops just to fulfill our obligation. I think we have to target the castle to fulfill the request. Okay. What the hell was that? Asking to get wings with the pizza? Yeah. Everybody knows somebody like that who's, you know what I mean? We had a guy in our friend group who was like that. You know, you go to the party and you go to a party that's like bring your own beer. There's always a guy who doesn't bring his own beer, but you catch him with his hands in the fridge, you know what I mean? Trying to snatch a beer when he thinks no one's looking. What's up, Nino? This game is amazing, bro. What's up, Guts? How's it been? How long's it been? It's been about 20 years. You always have to double check the log. Yeah, it just scrolls by. Because it tells you all the info of everything, so... It would have been nice if they had a filter, like, hey, only tell me information that relates to me. But this game, on the bottom... It's telling you everything that's going on everywhere. So. Alright. We can't march yet. Mazayuki's back, so we're going to have Mazayuki talk to the Takido. Did I click on Alliance? Request. This will be very difficult, but I'm confident Lord Yoritsuna will bring us good results. Why not yourself? Why aren't you willing to go talk to them? Yoritsuna's got the best affinity with the Takido? I'm sorry? Why is that? Better affinity than you? Son of the retainer, son of Munetsune Uno and the younger brother of Yukitaka. Sanada, after his nephew Masayuki besieged Kozuke Numata Castle, he became Lord of Numata Castle. How do you have better affinity with Katsuyori than Masayuki does? That's weird. Again, we don't have any horses. The Wisugi are doing just fine. This must be important for you to come up. Surely you've heard the news. Consider it done for a mere 60. Hey, that's my move. 1,600, huh? Yeah, we can swing that. A small price to pay for avenging the death of Nobuyuki. You just wait. We need those horses. Let's put a shop there, and then we'll turn that into a decoy. Yeah, they were kind of a vassal for a little while. Yeah, like the gut. Yeah, this is worse, Guts, because this is like these are guys who are like, oh no, I'm not gonna have any drinks, but I'll still show up to the party. You know what I mean? Oh, BYOB. Oh no, I didn't bring any. Or if you have to put money in for a pot, they're like, oh no, I'm not gonna have any. But you know what I mean? A couple hours, you'll catch them trying to sneak a couple beers out of the fridge. It's like, hey bro, did you pay for that? Did you put any money? Did you put any money into the pot? Did you bring any beer? No, you didn't bring any beer, did you? Okay, get your fucking hand out of the fridge. You know what I mean? Katsuyori's already on the way. Katsuyori's not even waiting for us. Wait, Katsuyori. Hold on, Katsuyori. Hold on. I don't have enough horses. I'm going to have to send Masayuki first. I'm going to have to send Masayuki. And then Yukimura can follow. And then hopefully the Oda don't attack us. Oh, come on. I just got here, bro. I get the boulders? I get the boulders. It's gonna have to be infantry. Katsuyori's already there. Jesus. Now I know to wait next time. Gonna have to time it a little bit better next time. The battle's gonna be over by the time I get there. Now Masa Lee. Ryusuke would like to negotiate. Negotiate what? I like how Masayuki's in the field, so he meets him at his military camp. You notice that? The heavy gate. Ah, yes. I will need... Cavalry mobility +6. That'll help out Yukimura. Yeah, I'll do it for the horseshoes. We'll trade you for horseshoe technology. Win-win. They get defense. We get a cavalry upgrade. Which horseshoes is the same as straw sandals for infantry. Did you really try to ambush? Alright, we gotta go. Before he recovers, we gotta go. Let's get out of here. Can we get out? Or are we stuck? Go, go, go! He's not gonna make it. Did he get captured? Damn, these guys got fucked up. Nope. Doesn't look like it. The Hojo have everybody here. Oh my god. They got some Ronin too, but there's a lot of Hojo retainers in this castle. Illness. Oh, is it all illness? Okay, these guys are injured. The other guy's ill. Okay. This attack failed miserably. Yeah, I mean, we did a lot of damage to the HP, but he's still got 15,000. The Date are invading. How are the Hojo doing overall? 33,000 soldiers. They've still got their buddies. Yeah, they're kind of... The Hojo are kind of fine. Honestly, they're doing just fine. They got no problems. Katsuyori's been confused already. His army's already gone. Katsuyori's army's already gone. I had a feeling this guy was just going to wipe himself out. He's just so weak. Like, I just... The Takeda are just... They're at a whole nother level of misery in this game. Right, let's build the ranches. Not Yukimura. I might as well just turn around. There's no way. Ieyasu's on his way. Kotaro Fuma is marching towards us. Fuck. Alright, there goes that. Sorry, Katsuyori. I think I got Katsuyori wiped out on accident. That's my bad. That's my bad. Whoopsie. Uesugi, you better fucking attack Minowa Castle. This punk's coming over here now. Was he captured? No, I don't think he was captured. He would have been on this list right here. Mazayuki should make it there in time, but can you guys see what I mean though about how you just get slowly, you just get grounded down little by little as the fight goes on and on. And the fight, all these fights are all about making something happen, some type of opportunity. But in these games, these older games, it's a lot tougher than the newer games to just make stuff happen. It's just... How many days would it take Yukimura to build a field? 2 months. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, bud. We're not doing that. Alright, you guys are back. Cool. Let's put a decoy right here. Tokugawa will be back. I think. Well, I don't know if they're going to move their troops back. They might not. Did a lot of damage to the castle, though. Sonpu actually took some damage, so credit where credit is due. Also, I'm really lucky that he didn't just keep marching. 9,000 is kind of low for this stage in the game. Like, it's already been about 2 years in the game. Oh, I don't know why you garrisoned, but that's fine. Actually, I wonder if you could hit these guys with something and then deploy afterwards. Probably not Kotaru. But what about the other guy? No? Ujiteru. Oh, yeah, it's Ujiteru. No. Okay. Mazayuki can still hold them. I wish I had somebody else. What are we building again? This is almost... Okay, let's wait for the wrench. Come on. Come on, guys. This game looks so good on this TV. On this monitor, I should say. Okay. You don't have any tactics? You've got rally. Okay. Fuck it. Take 8,000 soldiers. Divide. Into Pierce. And hold your ground. Hold your ground right here. We still have one officer left. Put a field back here. Not Yukimura, right? Fire! Fire! No clan's been wiped out, huh? You guys notice that? It's been a stalemate pretty much everywhere. See that? I mean, I've been playing for a while. Usually if this was Awakening, if we were playing Awakening, you would be seeing so-and-so's been wiped out, so-and-so's been wiped. You'd be seeing it like constantly, right? And then it slowed down. It's still just stalemates everywhere. It's tough, dude. This game is like offensive campaigns. The combat, I don't know. This is a tough game, man. It's a tough game. Again, the really tough thing is the decisive struggles. It's hard to get a decisive victory over somebody. This is a problem. Good thing I glanced over here. 20,000. Are the Tokugawa finally moving up? They're gonna go for the kill. Katsuyori's gonna need help. That's my fault. That's on me. How long is it gonna take? 20 days, and I will have 10,000 horses. Okay. After this, I can deploy Yukimura. I'll probably send Yukimura to help out Katsuyori. Against the Hojo, I'm not expecting to take too much damage. See, they're already running away. You're gonna raid? Can you raid Kotaru? Alright, bro, I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you, bud. Kotaro's leadership's 40. I leave that to you. I'm gonna turn around and destroy this guy. Come on, raid! Ah! That's what I get for trying to raid a ninja. Trying to sneak up on a ninja. The deception roll failed. Critical fail. Rolled a 1 on that deception check. The Date, bro, all the way down here. Where the fuck did you march from, Masamune? Oh, okay, I see you now. Not used to the castle layouts. You guys hear this music right now? It's good. Alright, Kotaro's gonna get away. Maybe we can take out Ujiteru. Here comes the Oda because I used my raiding unit. My castle looks weak now. Waiting for divide. Forget about him. Taunt? There's no way. Ha! It will take more than childish taunts to affect my troops. Mazayuki, shut that shit down. Mazayuki said shut that down. That taunt's pathetic. You'll kill somebody. It's raw. Shut it down. Wait for divide. There it is. The Yasugi are satisfied. Thank God. Alright, let's go. Divide. Ujiteru, I thank you for doing my work for me. Hey, we're all on the same side here. 1,000 damage. We got the chain. Pierce. Oh, what was that? Yoshitoki has learned taunt. Nice. Well done. On to the next one. Easy. No problem. Fuck. Yeah, I think I destroyed the Takeda. Attacking Sunpu got the AI to concentrate all their troops, so now it's a concentrated attack. The best thing I can do here's what we can do. We can either tell the Uesugi to attack the Hojo and empty our castle to go help Katsuyori. Or we can empty our castle and ask the Uesugi to watch over Ueda while we're gone. Does that make sense? Either way, the castle's getting emptied. That's just how it's got to be. But do we ask the Uesugi to attack the Hojo? Or do we ask the Uesugi to sit in our castle and to watch over Ueda? I have to send Yukimura to help I have to send Yukimura to help. I can't not do that. All right, I'm gonna get some coffee. Let me think about this. I'll be right back. If you guys could do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. That's our last trump card. Is what do we do with the Uesugi? All right. He more likely wants to defend our castle than attack the Hojo. Yeah, I agree. It's just that I'd rather he be on the offensive than on the defensive. You know, keep the pressure on our neighbors. Oh, man. It's already been, what, 2 hours? I could play this all fucking day. You know what I mean? It's just like Awakening. Could we capture the Daimyo mid-battle? I don't think we did, but we could have, yeah. It was possible. Let's see. Let's just see what happens. How's Minowa look? See, Minowa's HP is very low. I'm going to ask the Uesugi. Let's see if they even accept, right? I don't know. But I'm going to ask them to attack. Yeah, this spot on the map is just so much fun, man. I love this spot. 1582 in this game is just, you know. You have Sanada just arrived. Katsuyori's last stand. And you have the Uesugi. The Uesugi facing the onslaught of the Oda. Uesugi Oda onslaught. 3 of my favorite factions. And specifically, like the time periods that I like them the most. So Uesugi coming out of the war. When they're weakened. The Civil War. Katsuyori post Nagashino. Sanada just, I mean, it's like the stars aligning. This specific start in this game. We don't have anyone who can handle this task right now. Okay. Would they defend us? We have nothing to worry about. Okay, all we can do is get defense help. Alright, so it's not up to me. It's not up to me. We have to get defensive help. Alright, we have to hurry. We have the horses, right? Can we draft any more? Not really. Okay. Let's just go. I don't want to wait. We have to go help Katsuyori. There'll be no troops left to defend. I know there's no troops left to defend. You think I don't know that? Head for Ieyasu, Yukimura. Something tells... That's the man that did what he did. He gave the order. You're not going to like that, man. Something tells me you're not going to get along with him, son. Besides the obvious. I think we've got, what, 900? I could probably summon somebody here and just get the 900. In fact, hold on. I can garrison. Let me garrison Mazuyuki. Because he's got some injured, right? Yeah. I knew I had something in my mind. I'm like, I'm forgetting something. Oh, yeah. Just garrison the unit so that the injured are there and then march the unit back out. I knew I was forgetting something. Not cavalry. We don't... Do we have cavalry? No, we don't. Infantry. So now we can take out all 7,000 again. But we have some injured troops. Mazuyuki dropped off all the injured guys. This must be important. It kind of is, yeah. Would the great Uesugi be willing to assist us? That's a good way to put it. The Sanada is our ally, and we value this alliance. We shall dispatch... I just love this, like, this triple alliance, bro. This triple alliance of honor. Everybody's backing everybody up. You love to see it. Katsuyori didn't take the field, so that's a huge fuck up. Way to go, Katsuyori. Thankfully, Yukimura's on the way. It's 3 fucking units. Just fall back, because you're going to get swarmed. The castle's recovering some troops. Utsu no Miya was destroyed by the Date. Let's check out Masamune's unit in this game. Date Masamune, 104 leadership, 88 valor, 93 intelligence. He looks badass, of course. The Date have light muskets already, and they also have scatter shot. Did I mention that the technology system in this game is awesome? Because it is. I really wish they'd bring it back. Alright. We're on the way, Katsuyori. I'm more worried about Katsuyori than I am myself right now. Really. Let's fall back to the castle walls. Uesugi are on the way, right? Hurry! Castle's already hitting from there? Okay, I don't have to fight. I don't have to fight so close to it. Do they have muskets? Shigetoya's got muskets. What about Geni Maida? Musket units, both of them. Get right on top of them. Musket units usually have lower defense. Alright. Can we inspire Mazuyuki? Let's go. Where's Yukimura? Sanada's already there? Holy shit, Yukimura. Wow. It's over. It's over, man. I looked away for 1 second and the castle's HP is completely gone. It's already on normal? I'm like, wait, slow this game. This game's got to slow down. It's going too fast. It's over. Transport. The supplies, man. The supplies more than anything. Katsuyori lost his castle so quickly. The HP's completely gone. What the fuck? Did you not use the heavy gate? Do you remember trading for heavy gate, buddy? You were supposed to use it. That's why I gave it to you. Oh, they're getting absolutely destroyed. How do I turn on the, that unit thing? So I can just see my units. There we go. Yukimura's engaged with the Ieyasu. Come on, Katsuyori. How's Mazuyuki doing? Where are the Uesugi? Just leaving me by myself, huh? They've all retreated. It's gonna be a miracle if Katsuyori survives this. Divide's almost ready. The Hojo would like to speak about a demand. Will you see the messenger? Lord Ujiteru. Those items kind of suck. How much gold can I get? 4,000 gold is good. I'll take that. Can you do a Kage Toro run? I don't know. Okay, Seraphil says that you can. Okay. A YouTube Shorts clip out of this? Out of what? Out of getting the Takeda killed? I can't believe Takeda melted already, but I mean, I do remember trying Katsuyori in this start. It's, all three of these starts are bad. You know, they're all really good. Like, really fucking good. Alright. Divide's not ready. Yukimura's the only thing standing between the Tokugawa hordes and Shimpu Palace. Shimpu Castle. $2,000. Only 2,000 left, man. Divide still not ready. Can we inspire Yukimura again? Nope. I think I can have Yukimura stand in the base. I think that'll prevent it from falling. Divide's ready. Let's use divide. We mustn't lose our composure. Calm down! It's not over yet. Oh my god. I'm at the beatdown. When tactics get chained against you, it's horrible. And a Pierce on top of that. Oof. Brutality. Where are the... I'd say again, where are the Uesugi? I know you just finished the Civil War and blah, 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 but I need help. So can you put everything down? Can you stop what you're doing and attend to me? What about Sanada? No, it doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that? It doesn't work like that. That's it. The Takeda was destroyed by the Tokugawa in November 1583. Yeah, go ahead and attack the castle, Yukimura. Maybe you can win. Winter is here. My desire to serve Nagayasu, right, we know him. C in infantry, C and C. I mean, I guess we'll take him. Yeah, we're gonna try to take the castle, Lushan. We're gonna try anyway, but the problem is he's got Tadakatsu on point. Yukimura's rush is almost ready, though. Why did he garrison? That was weird. Is he stuck or something? Let's see if Old Raccoon can withstand my rush attack. You do know Ieyasu. Nice hit. Not enough, but nice hit. Alright, our defense is good. Oh, shit. Rocks. Yukimura is just beating the shit out of him. He really is. Is this guy almost done? Nope. Still got 2,700. I'm sure he's trying to escape right now. Divide still got a ways to go. I'll just hit him with rush. Pierce, I mean. The brutality. Alright, we have to go. We did the best we could. Maybe we can mislead Tadakatsu? No. We certainly can't rumor him, right? No. Did Yukimura get captured? That's the only thing I'm worried about. Is Yukimura alright? My only son! Oh yeah, he's fine. He's not even hurt. Impressive. He's not even hurt. I think we can fight our way into this, into Shinpu Castle before it recovers its HP. The problem is I don't have any cavalry. It might take too long. Let's see, how many horses do we have? I don't know. How much cavalry do we have here? 5,000 horses? Oh, you know what? That's enough. 5,000 is enough to keep the pressure on. Wait, how much do the Oda have? I can call for reinforcements. Let's go right back out there. 5,000 is enough. This time I'll give you a deputy. A deputy. Either that or rally. Just do the... Yeah, just double up. Let's go for it. Just call the Uesugi to back me up. Again. Yeah, why can't you be alive like your brother? Yikes. Yikes. Oh my god, that was loud. Holy shit. Horseshoes technology has been acquired. You know, I thought I had that this whole time. Running low on food. Yeah, we don't need... Let's not bankrupt ourselves trying to get the food. You can't inspire him, Mazuyuki? Really? Yeah, we've got to chew through Tadakatsu. That's the problem. Tadakatsu can put up a wall, and then he's got all these soldiers that he can heal up. It's just... We just can't get through. That's the tricky part. Unless we can mislead Tadakatsu back. See, Mazuyuki doesn't think we can mislead him. Can't rumor. It's just... $3,000. Yeah, let's send them. Fuck it. Get Mazuyuki out there. Only infantry, but that's fine. The Uesugi will hopefully save us if we get attacked. I hope. Tarakatsu's been inspired, so now we're losing this. Big time. Better use it before we lose it. Good fucking hit. The impale attack, this might be it. Alright, now you have to ignore the enemy. All the while he's getting his soldiers back. See, that's the problem, man. Not Yukimura. Yuri's... Okay. His impale is probably just going to knock us out. Oh, he got a chain? Rally? Okay, I thought it was another attack. I was like, that's it. We barely got Divide off, but it's too late. We gotta flee already. Yeah, at least the damage doesn't scale down. Like, we don't lose any... We don't do, like, nothing because of our, the fact that we don't have anybody. Rough trade. Brutal trade. He's still got about 20,000, and we're down to, maybe 6,000? Maybe 6,000. The supplies drain too fast? Yeah, they're kind of draining. I mean, the good thing is you can just offset it by buying exactly more or less how much food you want. But yeah, you'll go through your food reserves, your gold or your food pretty quickly. The Shiba was destroyed by the Anto. The Shiba was destroyed by the Anto. Oh shit. The Oda have 130,000. Chosokabe. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to call it there. We have pretty much petered out, so... That's it for this one, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will, I don't know when I'll come back to Iron Triangle. I'd have to find somewhere to fit it in, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream of it. Like I said, I love this fucking game, dude. I could play this game all day, just like Awakening. You know what I mean? I'll be back, what's today's Friday already, right? Is it midnight yet? Almost Friday. So Saturday, our Uesugi Awakening run continues on Saturday. We're not going to have a Lubu stream this Sunday. We'll have it next Sunday, so it's every other Sunday. And I might have a new Nobunagas and Vision video series coming up soon. So our Asakura run is pretty much done. I just want to get a fight with Soren if I can in that. So could go another hour, bro. I could do like another 5 hours. I just play all night, honestly. I'd like to play this out and just fight until the end, but it's we're talking at least a couple hours still. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys for our Uesugi run on Saturday. So might have Asakura upload today, Friday, but next live stream will be Saturday night. So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care, everybody.